For the purists out there, another dose of pure Tottenham. Pure chaos. Pure heartbreak. 1 goal down inside 6 minutes, 3 down inside 15 minutes with Antonin Kinsky brutally hauled off by Igor Tudor after mistakes leading to 2 of the first 3 Atletico Madrid goals. The Spurs players, including, crucially, their Czech keeper, simply could not stay on their feet during the opening stages. They were sliding around as if the footwear had been hacked, or one half of the pitch had been coated in oil. Diego Simeone's team lost their footing, too, but not nearly so often, and were able to capitalize, run havoc and establish a comfortable lead into the second leg next week in London. As for Tudor, his future is once more under fierce scrutiny. 4 defeats out of 4 since he was appointed on an interim basis to replace Thomas Frank, with 14 goals conceded. Spurs have lost 6 in a row for the first time ever, and next is a trip to Liverpool with Mickey van de Ven suspended and doubts surrounding Christian Romero and João Palhinha, who were both forced off looking dazed after a sickening clash of heads in stoppage time. Most of those in the away end had already gone. Earlier they had passed time by singing for Mauricio Pochettino, the popular former boss now in charge of the USA and at the game on the auspices of scouting one of his players, Atletico's Johnny Cardozo. If Spurs fans thought their last trip to these parts had started badly with a dodgy handball penalty conceded inside 2 minutes of the Champions League final against Liverpool 7 years ago, they would have to admit this was worse. And for anyone thinking things could get no worse for Tudor's Spurs after the meltdown last week against Crystal Palace, well, time for the infamous Mick McCarthy meme. It can't go on like this, can it, Mick? It can. Kinsky, recalled by Tudor for his first appearance since October, was culpable for the first. Trying to spray a pass to the right wing, he slipped, scuffed the ball and gave it to Ademola Lookman, who zipped a pass to Julian Alvarez, who moved it on to Marcos Llorente, who met it first time with a wonderfully crisp and accurate side-footed finish. The punishment was clinical by Atletico, but such a critical decision by Tudor to change his goalkeeper had backfired spectacularly, and what was already a big test for a nervous wreck of a team became even bigger. The game was wild and open from the outset. The Metropolitano pulsated and Simeone's players tore around, charged up with incredible energy and intensity. Spurs gasped for air. Antoine Griezmann scored the second, courtesy of a slip by Mickey van de Ven in defense. Griezmann pounced on the loose ball, skipped by Kevin Danso and drove a shot low past Kinsky. Within seconds, it was 3-0. This time, Kinsky, trying to sweep a pass with his left foot towards his right back, barely made any contact, fell onto his backside and left Alvarez the simple task of rolling the ball into an empty net.